If you're running a YouTube channel, here's a question for you. How much does a channel with 330,000 subscribers make in a single year? I'm Jeff Hampton, owner of the Hampton Law Firm and the YouTube channel Hampton Law. With over 330,000 subscribers and averaging 15 to 17 million views per month. But today, I'm pulling back the curtain to show you exactly how much my YouTube channel under Hampton Law makes for my business. I've been asked this question more times than just about any other question when it comes to running a YouTube channel. So stick around to find out exactly how much you can make if you decide to start a YouTube channel for your business and how it can fundamentally transform your business. Before we get into exactly how much I've been able to make through Hampton Law on YouTube, I want to first identify the 4 key ways that you can make money monetizing your YouTube channel and what it can do for your business. The reason why I think this is important for you to understand is that I have so many business owners that will come to me for consulting services and they want me to help them grow their channel. And I want them to realize it is a journey when you start a YouTube channel, okay? When it first starts out, you feel like, what am I really getting from this? Is it really going to help me? And then something amazing will happen. You'll start getting some phone calls from people who want to work with you in your business. And then what will happen is it will have a snowball effect and some of these other areas that you can monetize will begin to kick in for you. And after a while, you'll understand the power that YouTube has in order to transform your business and create and spin off cash flow for you personally, as well as your business services. So let's go through the top 4 ways that you can monetize your brand. Number 1, and many people know this, is AdSense. And AdSense is actually the portion that YouTube pays you for when you create your videos. You have to meet the requirements of the creator program before you're able to actually become monetized for your YouTube channel. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about that today, but this is one way to do it. I'm going to break down the last 12 months for my channel and give you an idea of what has come in on that and how it's grown and really created quite a bit of cash flow to come in based upon where I was last year. But we're going to spend a little bit of time on that. There's other things you can do. In addition to AdSense, there are memberships that you can start and you can create for your returning viewers. And you'll be surprised. People will join this to become a member of the channel, okay? You've also have the opportunity to use merchandise. You can use what's called super thanks and other options where people will watch your video and they'll thank you for it and pay you. They'll just send you a cash payment for it, $2, $4, $5, $10 that they will send over your way. You should leverage every opportunity you have on YouTube once you qualify for it, all right? I'm gonna go through those, but let's go through the rest of these real quick. I'm gonna share with you what I have made on those. But number 2, we're gonna look at the next one is brand deals. Everything I'm talking about here today does not include brand deals whatsoever. Once you start hitting a certain threshold and you have enough viewers that are coming back, returning viewers, recurring, that they are looking and trusting you, they really love you as a brand, I'm going to tell you what will happen. You'll start having brand deals reach out to you. You'll have agents reaching out to you. And I've had people pay me anywhere between, when you first start, it might be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for a brand deal that will be offered to you to do a 60-second advertisement mid-roll in the middle of your video. So none of that's included here. We're not talking about that piece today, but that is another piece of this that as you grow your channel, you may have other companies, other corporations that are interested in being able to advertise exclusively through you, okay? So that's the second way. The third way are affiliate links. I don't spend a lot of time on this, but many times you might have your audience may bode well and may really like other types of products and services. And if you do work with other brand deals, you can actually have affiliate links where you can promote through a link, you can promote other services or products and you can actually get money as a result of that, okay? I don't do any of that type of work, but that's another way that you can do it is affiliate links. And then finally, I'm gonna tell you the most important one. And I'm not gonna tell you exactly how much that amount is because I'm gonna save that till the end. The most important one for me is business revenue. I don't start a YouTube channel, and I have not started any of my YouTube channels in order to, necessarily go viral or to have millions and millions of subscribers. The main reason I did it is to grow my businesses, my law firms, to grow my consulting agency, YouTube Rainmakers. That was the main reason that I did it. And that is where the most traction I have been able to obtain through YouTube has been through growing my business, okay? So let's jump into, I'm gonna take these in order here. I'm gonna really just go over the AdSense side of things first, and I'll walk you through that. And then we're gonna jump right into the actual business revenue that was generated from the channel for Hampton Law. All right, so we are obviously in the month of November 2024 at the time of this recording. So what I'm going to do is start off by sharing what happened last November. November 2023, I was in extreme growth mode for Hampton Law, but it had not really kicked in yet. I started seeing exponential growth to start really in January of 2024, where we started seeing my CPMs, which is the actual amount per 1,000 views that YouTube was paying me. For the AdSense side. But I'm going to go through these very quickly and we're going to jump to the next portion, okay? So number one, November of 2023, my total revenue that was made for the channel was $4,512, okay? Now I was getting a pretty decent amount of views at that time. When I go back and I look at it, it was by no means a small amount of views, but nowhere near what I have now. And I'm going to peak this off as we get closer to now at the end of October, how much was being made in October 2024. You'll get an idea of how many views equal a certain amount of money per month. Okay, so you'll get an idea of what that is. So then in December of 2023, I'm sorry, I made $5,521.78. Okay, now you're going to notice a big jump here. We go from December to January, and we start seeing big increases. January of 2024, we find $14,925.91. Big month, huge month. You see huge, I doubled it from November to December, and then, literally went from 9,000 now to 14,925. Part of that is because I had a viral video go off that month. I literally had a video that is now sitting at 5.4 million views and counting, that gained me about 42,000 subscribers. It's made me over $33,000 from one video that just really took off. But that was one video, January. The good news was, and this was what I was excited about, is that once we go from January to February and we continue on, it didn't really slow down. It continued to grow, right? At least it's sustained where it was. I was a little afraid it would drop off, but it kept going. So then we go to February of 2024, $15,322.95 is the total amount that came in there, which is, once again, we're still seeing growth there. I'm going to just keep going through this. We then go to March of 2024, down a little bit, $14,264.35. April, $14,553. Then we go to May. May was a tough month for me, very tough. I got hacked. That's just the reality of it. Hampton Law was hacked. And it was a very bad experience. I should probably do a video about that, about how to deal with getting hacked, because YouTube is a nightmare to deal with. Sometimes if you get hacked, you have to actually go through Twitter. Of course, now that's X. You have to go to YouTube support through that in order to get some type of feedback, in order to be able to get your channel back. And that can be really a pain. Now, fortunately for me, I want to give YouTube props here. Very grateful for YouTube team that got back with me. Within 48 hours, I had my channel back, which what I've learned now is pretty amazing, right? But as a result of that, when I did get hacked and that took place, my revenue went down to $95.6846, so $9,568.46. But the good news is we get back to June. What happens in June? June, I'm right back to $15,180.74. We go to July, dropped a little, down to $12,294.38. Then we get to August. I was a little bit in a slump. July and August were a little slow for me. We get into August, it's $11,329.79. And then that's when we start seeing pickup again. September, big month, September. This was kind of a pivotal thing for me. Once you start getting closer to $20,000, you start looking up saying, okay, hold on, this is serious business. We're getting into a full-fledged business model here that we're looking at with YouTube. That month was $19,967.22 for September of 2024. Finally, October of 2024, which we just finished up, $19,532.16. So what does that come out to? That is a whopping total of just the last 12 months. If I take that in a row, even with the lower months that we had in November and December, you're looking at a flat rate, $157,536.60. That's what's come in on AdSense. Let me give you a little bit of an idea of how all that works. And by the way, here I go. I'm going to share my screen. If you go through here, notice what we see. You see these down here. I added all of those up for you. You see the amounts. Now, let's go in here and what does all this add up to? Some of you may say, well, how do I know how much what gets paid? How much is being paid for what? What about shorts compared to long form videos? First of all, you have to go in here and look at your performance. You go in and see, what are my videos? First of all, 2.8 million views for this particular month. That made $5.48 per 1,000 views, $15,367.57. We see the top performing videos, how much they made for that month. And then we go to the shorts. The shorts had 11.4 million views, 25 cents per 1,000 views. We see the top performing shorts, and then we see the total amount that was made for those shorts. You can also see here, look down at the bottom left portion, how you make money. As you can tell, you'll see down here watch page ads included over 15,000, shorts feeds ads 2,800, memberships. I just started my memberships literally a week and a half ago. So it's not much right now. It's only about, I think, 8 or 9 members, $16.74. And then supers. If you remember what I said what supers were earlier, supers are where people will give you a super thanks. They'll say, this content was amazing. Thank you so much. Here's $2. And you might think no one would ever do that, but I'm going to tell you, if you qualify for this and you keep putting out great content, some people will be moved by it and they'll say, wow, for Hampton Law, they said this is going to save me if I ever get in a police encounter. I'll know exactly what to say and do. Here's $5. I had somebody pay me $25 one time because they were so excited about the video and they thought it was worth paying for. They said someone should be creating a course for this, which did kind of give me an idea. But anyway, that's what this is about. All of this was put together, and notice what the amount that we're talking about here. You get a range of how much someone can make on this. So what does all this show us? I showed you exactly how much a channel like this can make. 330,000 subscribers, 14 to 17 million views per month, depending on the month, up and down, right? There's some cyclical nature to YouTube to some extent. So the real question is that it? Now, if it was, wouldn't that be enough, right? I mean, you're talking about a business, 6 figures, just from what you can make in YouTube. But that only scratches the surface, because I have a law firm, Hampton Law, in the North Texas area, where we provide criminal defense services. And the real reason I do this YouTube channel is not for that AdSense revenue. The real reason it's being done is because we get 100 to 150 calls per month from people locally in the North Texas area that need help with exactly the type of services my firm provides. And as a result of that, it helps to accumulate an additional 1.5 to 2 million per year in extra revenue for the law firm, simply by giving away all of our secrets related to constitutional law, helping people, and then only selling the implementation if they themselves or a loved one need some assistance with some type of criminal defense, DWI matter, or something like that. So notice the difference here. Although it's a 6-figure business by what's being made through YouTube, the real engine for all of this, the real purpose behind it is to grow our business. And when we grow our business the right way and we use YouTube the right way to do that, literally what happens? YouTube pays you to make videos to then make millions of dollars for your business. Now, we've just identified how much you can make by starting a YouTube channel for your business. But did you know that there are some myths that some people are still relying upon for their brand new channel, for their small business, that are not only destroying their views, but it's limiting their ability to achieve exactly what we covered in this video? Check out this next video where I cover 5 YouTube myths that are destroying small business channels. See you over there.